Hello. Thought I'd vlog today. Mark stayed around for the first time since beginning of March yesterday, which is so exciting.
But it was honestly the best night ever.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
We did a little pride celebration, which is why there's like streamers and a big old balloon arch.
I love it.
This was so much fun to make. You can if you want.
How would I put it in the car?
Just put it on the back seat.
Could put it like round the top of the car. That would probably be illegal, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you might get stopped. Just thought we would, as we were getting ready this morning, film it for you.
Like the good old times.
Good old times. We chat through. Have you got any new lockdown makeup faves, skincare faves?
Yeah, this Charlotte Tilbury bronzer's like amazing.
Oh, that looks lovely.
Airbrush bronzer, medium.
Nice.
Yeah, and this moisturiser, the spray thing, smell that.
Can't smell anything.
Can't you smell it?
No, I think it's my hay fever. Wait, let me try again. Oh, it smells like holiday.
Yeah, doesn't it? I love that. Oh, just broken the eyebrow thing.
Oh, you're spoolie.
Miss Wooly, what about you?
Nothing new actually. I feel like I've stuck to me old classics. Still using my kind of trusty old faves.
That collection.
Yeah, although I do need to get some new ones of this. Like I said in my other vlog, there's a new packaging out now.
Is there?
Yeah.
We should get some today in boots.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what I fancy? Fish and chaps.
Do you? I think fish and chips is my least favourite takeaway.
Oh my god, don't do this to me.
What? Is it broken?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's my glowy little face setter.
I might have one. Here you go.
This has happened.
Iconic Prep Set Glow.
Oh my god, thank you. Never used this before.
I love it.
Oh my god, the smell.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you remember when I let you do my makeup?
I would love to do it again.
I know. I'd love to see if your skills have improved.
I reckon they might, you know.
Probably have. Literally just done the same makeup like every day for the whole of like, we don't even really call it lockdown now, do we?
What? No,
what do we call it?
Isolation. I don't know. I don't even call that. Just be careful.
For the whole of, be careful.
Yeah.
These brows, they are getting out of control.
Isn't it weird how you look in one mirror and it's something, and then you look in another mirror and it's something else?
Huh?
So me looking in one of those mirrors,
Yeah.
it looks fine, but then I look in that mirror and I'm like, oh my god, what's that? Honestly, I can't stand it.
I can't stand it. I don't know whether to put my hair up or down. Just not loving it today. Oh, by the way, guys, I used the new Sony camera in my last vlog, and thank you so much for all your feedback. The consensus is the quality is better and the picture looks way better, but the audio didn't sound like me or sounded quite tinny. And I actually thought that when I was editing it, and I was like, this doesn't sound the same as my Canon camera. And part of that is probably just because I filmed with this with a Canon camera for, god, how long? Like pretty much my entire time vlogging on YouTube. So you are used to hearing me with the audio through a Canon as opposed to how I sound in real life and also on a different camera. So I'm using my Canon today just because I didn't want like everybody to be like, I just hate it. And I'm gonna try and work out a way that I can use the Sony and make the sound not so like tinny basically. But until I've worked out how to do that, I'm gonna go back to this one just because this is what you're all used to and you know and love, and this is what I sound like through a Canon. But yeah, I loved the quality on the Sony, but look at that, it's so fun. But yeah, the sound wasn't good, so just one of those things. Look at you! Little outfit of the day. I've gone for my Miss Selfridge white crop top thin jumper, which I've had for years and years. I actually get quite a lot of questions on this. It's not for sale now, but I feel like if you bought an oversized jumper and just cut around here, you'd probably get a similar sort of thing. But I wear this and love this a lot. Necklaces, Missama, Daisy London and Estée Lalonde, and Daisy London and Estée Lalonde from the Goddess collection. And then the dress is from, which is underneath, so it's like that, but I've just put a little jumper on top because it's kind of breezy today. Dress is And Other Stories. It's really nice. It's got like, do you see that, like a gold thread running through it? I don't know if you can still get that though. And then I did have a moment during lockdown where I ordered these. I wear my white Adidas ones so much. You guys know I link them with every outfit. I love a chunky trainer, and I'd worn them so much they started looking really like ragged. And I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna just treat myself to a chunky trainer. And I got these Gucci ones with a little apple on the side because they reminded me of Animal Crossing. And this basically is a symbol of lockdown, a very spontaneous, slightly ridiculous purchase, and my love of Animal Crossing because it has a little apple on it. But yeah, that's my outfit for today. See you there.
See you there.
You gonna follow me?
Yeah. I hate this. I just said to Zoe, I was like, I can't wait till we're in the car and we can sing along. That was really scary.
Oh yeah, it's part of the drain.
It's like a massive caterpillar. Yeah, just wish for the day we can
actually share a car and sing along. And bye. See you there. Oh, a little bit of video music. No thanks. Right, so myself and Mark are literally going to head into town just to have a walk around, sit on the beach, just to do something that isn't like being in the garden or in the house. I've only been to the beach. I'm also going to have a little snack. I've only been to the beach once, which was in my last vlog, but that was very brief. And it was also an area of the beach that isn't usually as busy. Oh my god, I've forgotten how to drive. Oh, hey! So as of yesterday, the government guidelines said that you could get a tattoo, beauty salons, and like specialist beauty places could reopen from Monday, with the exception of anything on your face. However, men can have their beards trimmed, which is interesting. And the guidelines are so hard sometimes to follow. Like, you have to really go looking for the specifics. But sometimes when they allow you like a new rule or a new regulation or something reopens, it's really tricky to find exactly where you can and cannot go. And I'm the sort of person that needs it, you know, spelled out rather than like up for interpretation. We did a post on Zoella recently which was like our reflections of lockdown and like this whole year basically, and the pandemic, because we're not technically in lockdown now, so I never really know what to call now. I guess it's just, I don't know. I would love to know from you guys what you have learned and your reflections of the past like 4 months. Has it been 4 months? March to April, April to May, May to June, June to July, 4 months. And how you found it, and I don't know, things you've learned about yourself or things that you will do differently going forward. I think for me, it's made me so grateful for what I have. I felt very lucky, and you know, grateful for Alfie and health. I also think, as someone who worries a lot and is a massive overthinker in every area of my life, you can spend every day worrying about the things you think are going to happen, and then a global pandemic happens, and that's something that you never anticipated. Well, I didn't personally. And you just think, I waste so much time worrying about such menial, pointless things that really eat away at me. But it just goes to show, sometimes the things you worry about don't actually happen, and the things that do happen you probably had never considered happening. I've definitely lost Mark. Oh no, I'm hoping he knows which way to go. Another thing, sorry, this has just turned into me like having a little chat, thank you. Another thing is just how excited I feel for autumn, winter. And I think this is true for a lot of people, because I mentioned this before. I mentioned this before, and a lot of people agreed with me, and I think it's because we're all craving that normality, like having everybody snuggled up on the sofa watching a Christmas film, all sat around the table, not thinking about being a metre or 2 metres away, and just having that slice of normality. And for me, Christmas time is very like friend and family oriented. I think we're all doing a lot of looking ahead, and that's probably why. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. Let me know how you found lockdown, any reflections of the past 4 months, and how you're feeling now. Oh, here it is, looking cute. It's waiting in the queue to go in HomeSense.
Why?
Haven't been in here in a while. Also, I'm sorry if you can't hear me. Just found some shorts. I love them. Sat down on the beach. I've never smelt the sea smell so strong of the sea. It's so nice. Also just spent a little bit too much money in the All Saints sale. All Saints sale. Which I wasn't expecting to do, but they had so many nice things in there. Little winter jacket, a nice little white dress with a little jumper, a stripy jumper, and then just some like white basic tees. So that was nice. Mark's had a bubble tea. Now we're just chilling.
Zenny.
So nice. That noise.
Honestly.
Look, there's people out there on jet skis. Look how blue the sea looks. Home, we stopped off and got a click and collect wagger, because it's not a nice chilled Friday after town, which was so busy.
I was a bit overwhelmed, not gonna lie.
Mark spent £8 on pick and mix, which he didn't even want.
I don't know how much pick and mix. How much is that these days? That could either be this amount, and you were just stupidly.
It was like that big.
Do you eat it all already?
No.
But he didn't even want it, and the woman kind of persuaded him to get it.
£8 in the cinema is like one of those gummy snakes.
Yeah, true. So I think we're gonna go outside and eat this. I'm very excited. Got my regular katsu curry, chicken gyoza, some salt edamame. Also, I just said to Alf, I found a mask that is for kids and it fits perfectly. This is the one that I was wearing in town. But I'm so happy with it because so many of them just have massive gaps on my face.
Wait, did you both dry into town.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
I could hear your
But you have to
music
do it.
behind me.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I was like, oh, I can hear his music.
Oh dear.
Tits out McGee.
No.
You might be wondering, why have you dressed up?
Aye.
Why are you standing in a field? Aye, talking to me. Why have you dressed up? Why are you standing in a field in a nice dress? The answer to that is, I feel like you started this whole let me take some pictures.
Well, yeah, Alfie was like, I need to take an Instagram photo, and I was like, I'll take it for you. I got really enthusiastic.
Yeah.
And it just sort of snowballed. And then you were like, oh, I want to show you my dress.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, this would look amazing in the sunset, in the field. It's a dress that I bought it like a year ago and I just haven't had any occasion to wear it, but I love it. And every time I open my wardrobe, I'm like, I love that dress. I think I was going to take it to the Maldives. But instead, we thought on our walk with Nala, we'll come out and just take some pictures.
Very spontaneous of us.
Yeah, just on the phone, just some little fun photo snaps. Oh, do you need mine?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Mark's turn. Such a model. What are you doing with your hands, Granny?
No, I'm just gobsmacked. It's the outfit.
Why is this so much fun? I love it. We don't do this enough. Just randomly come out to take pics. Alfie's got a fresh new haircut too. Look at him, like teaching him the ways. It's like the UFO is coming down and you're being. We are back from our spontaneous sunset shoot. The sun is actually now setting. We went out at the perfect time.
Yeah.
The sunset looks incredible, and we're now like sending all the pictures to each other. There's some funny ones.
So good.
Decided to go old school for our dinner starter, or like
Double
late night snack. We've got a double camembert, we've gone honey, and we've gone onion relish. Oh, this
And we've
looks
also
good.
got a loaf of bread for 3 of us. You're not even ready. Oh my God.
We're also drinking some Moscow Mules.
Look at this, guys. That's literally just gobsmacked me. That.
Good morning, everybody. Mark stayed again last night, which I love. I love when a sleepover spontaneously just turns into like a longer sleepover. It's like my favourite thing. Just woken up, got ready for the day. Made the boys an iced coffee, and I made myself, because I'm not really a coffee drinker, as you know, an iced chocolate, which I post on my stories quite a lot, and I can't even tell you how many messages I get saying, how do you make that? And I thought, because I've done a few stories where I've sort of shown how I do it, but clearly lots of you are very into this idea, and it is not difficult. It's certainly not rocket science, bloody hell. But I just thought I'd quickly give you a rundown. So I use your classic Cadbury's drinking chocolate, and it's this, which is just the powder. If you can buy liquid hot chocolate, like a liquid that you add to hot milk, go for that. It really doesn't matter. It's just that I don't have that, so I'm using a powder, but a liquid or a syrup would probably be much easier. I then put 3 heaped teaspoons in a tiny espresso mug, and I add a dash of boiling water so that it all completely melts, all the powder. And then I chuck a load of ice into a tall glass, fill it completely up to the top. I then pour in my liquidy melted chocolate powder, and then I just pour on my milk, and you can use any milk, whatever your preference is. Throw in a straw, give it a mix, and that is as easy as that. I love it. I do it all the time. It's completely changed my sunny morning drink choice, because I get so jealous of people sipping on iced lattes, because I'm like, that just looks so refreshing and so nice. And I suppose there's nothing to stop you making this into a mocha. Maybe you could add, when you're melting the powder with the boiling water, you could add like half a teaspoon of ground coffee or instant coffee if you wanted to kind of give yourself a little kick but not really taste the coffee. I've not tried that, but I mean, it probably works. But yeah, cheers. It's a lovely sunny day again. And Mark is already in the garden sipping on his iced latte. And I'm gonna go out and join him with my iced hot choc.
Oh.
You've already finished your iced latte.
No, I downed it.
Well done.
I loved it. What time were you up this morning?
Like 8:15.
Oh, okay. Not too bad then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too early.
Not too
We went to bed quite late, not as late as the first night.
Went to bed at 11:45.
Yeah, that's not bad.
You didn't fall asleep during the show. I was like, I think I did.
Mark never falls asleep watching anything.
Oh, and I was sounder.
I always fall asleep. Like if I don't, it's weird. And then when I woke up, were you all going to? Did you decide you were going to bed and then I woke up?
I woke up because I snorted myself awake.
Did you?
And I was like, oh my god, I need to leave.
And then Alfie was like, you and Mark were asleep, and I was like, Mark wasn't asleep. I think because I was half asleep, I thought you were playing a prank on me.
You were like, swear on my life you were asleep. I swear on your life.
But that's how odd it is that you would fall asleep.
Yeah, but I said we had country air.
Sea air.
Sea air.
And it was like pure sea air, like it smelt like being at the seaside, didn't
Yeah,
it?
we were this close.
Mark's got under eye patches on, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Just in case you were looking at him like, what is that? Oh.
All that cheese.
It confused me so much that Mark had also fallen asleep because I was like, that just doesn't happen. But yeah, what a beautiful day.
What a beautiful couple of days though.
I know, I've had the best time.
It feels like a week.
Doesn't
When
it?
I first turned up.
We need to do double sleepovers more often.
Oh, we used to do them all the time.
Yeah, you never used to stay just for one night.
No.
I think it's because it felt like where you lived was so far away, but it isn't.
Not at all. No,
So we were like, better make the most of it, have 2 nights.
Yeah, I'm game. One day it'll be a week.
I would love that. Do you remember that time in summer when you stayed for like 3 nights?
Let's do that again soon.
Yes.
I'm an introvert now. I don't go out. I don't have plans.
Welcome to my club. What's happening?
Oh, we're about to see one of the most iconic things to ever bless.
Mark just goes, can I have a spray of my favourite smell?
And what did you say?
I can't repeat what I said. And then he said no, tutti frutti. And I was like, well. You can have one. Does that make you emotional? Tutti frutti is what made us meet.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Tutti Frutti, this wouldn't be it happening.
That's so weird. Go on, help yourself.
God, look at them.
To my little collection. Also, I forgot the other day you asked for one of the candles.
Oh yeah.
That's in there too.
Oh my god, look at this, guys. It's like a little shrine.
Yeah, but this is all stuff people can take. I've already saved. That one's half done. Take
yeah.
a full one.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because once this is gone, it's gone.
No, I've got others. These are ones for people to take.
Are you sure?
Is there anything else you want?
Yeah.
What else do you want?
Can I please also have this?
Yep.
You sure?
Yep. There's a few of them back there.
Okay, because what better way to take my tan?
Oh, I love that. Is that video still up?
Fuck yeah. Oh, that is nice. That is really nice. Well done, Zoe. Make sure to share it around and maybe it will get back to Zoe. Who knows?
Look at you. You're like a child in a sweet shop.
And I'm not just saying this, but can I have that as well?
Yeah. I can't guarantee they'll be the freshest.
Oh, I don't mind.
It's been a few years.
Fresh fizz?
Fresh fizz. Look how much it evolved. It's quite cool seeing it like that.
Yeah.
Like, that was the most recent one before I stopped doing it. But look at that compared to, like...
The first day.
The first one, yeah.
Oh, can I just smell this?
Yeah.
Oh, it just brings back so many memories. Like, oh. This was my second favourite.
Was it?
Yeah.
You can have that one too if you want.
Thank you. Oh no, there's only one now.
No, but there's not, because I've stored all the collections in my attic.
Okay.
So these are ones for people to take if they want to take.
Okay.
This whole cupboard is like, take what you want.
Okay. I just feel so lucky. And I'm not just saying this, guys. I'm not being a little kiss ass. I'm genuinely like obsessed with the collections because it's also nostalgic and they do smell absolutely banging. And what about a diffuser?
Yep. Go for it. There's a Lazy Days candle in there too, I can see.
Do you mind if I take that?
Yeah. Go for it.
It's like Christmas Day. Oh my god, I've got goosebumps on my face. Like, it just brings back so many memories. And it just smells so beautiful. Goodbye. I'll be back when these run out.
Tiptoe. I decided and just said to Mark, let's do this because I'm bossy like that.
Bossy AF.
Bossy AF. That I really fancy some Rocky Road. The easiest thing in the world to do, and I'm excited to do it. So I just thought, considering it's like the easiest thing and I do actually have ingredients that I can throw together to do this, I'll just show you on camera. Rocky Road is essentially just melting chocolate, little bit of golden syrup and melting butter together and then adding whatever the hell you want. Which is why I quite like it, because you can tailor it to exactly what you're after. So in today's Rocky Road, we've got malted milks, milk chocolate digestives, Maltesers, crunchies and marshmallows. 100 grams of butter.
Amazing.
Let's do that.
You did that at the same
I know! In with the butter. And then 200 grams of dark chocolate and 200 grams of milk chocolate. Do you want to break one up?
Yep. Yip yo, fully wingo, lungi dingo, Is there a ringing sound or am I going crazy? Oh no, don't do that. No, don't do that.
Yeah, there it is.
Who is he? Who is the ringing noise?
It's the hob. It's because I've got it on really low.
Oh. So much. Oh.
I'm sorry. Stomach too hot.
It's alright.
Look.
Why is it? Oh, you can turn it up if you have to.
No, this is it burning.
Oh.
I burnt it.
Doesn't matter too much.
You burnt it. You should have buried it. I fucked it, ferret. On your way home, could you do me a favour?
Yeah.
I just tried to make Rocky Road and I burnt all the chocolate, so now I don't have any chocolate.
That smells and looks like if I baked it. Got him.
Have you?
Yeah.
Quick! Quick!
Goodbye.
Goodbye now.
Goodbye, yeah.
Mark asked for the doors open. Look what's happened. Half the garden's flying beings are inside.
There you are, come on, in you get. And out you go.
Look at you saving them all.
There we go. And out you go. Out you go. Hey, I'm actually saving them. Look, they're all leaving. Look. There's a snail on there.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how that got in. You okay?
I will meant to believe. Why don't we rewrite the stars? To be
All I want is to
fly
with you. Oh, it's not that bit. We're just practicing my wedding.
I got the baby in the arm and flowers in the arm.
Mark's holding one baby and some flowers. We discovered a new genre of music we really like.
I love it.
And it's string quartet covers. Didn't know why my math moved funny then, I was like, quartet. So we've already done Mark's wedding, which you can go on over to his channel to see.
I want to see if they got Don't Stop Now.
Who sings that?
Dua Lipa.
Ah. And this is the song I picked for my Walking Down the Aisle song. It's Rewrite the Stars from The Greatest Showman, just because it's so beautiful in string quartet. Listen.
Oh. There's like a string quartet version of it.
At the end. Do you remember when that came on actually?
Yeah, we
were both just like, we were both like, it gives me, look at my arm, it gives me goosebumps.
Put it on my face.
I just love it. But yeah, we've lost the plot. We're practicing weddings that aren't even planned. One day Mark's got the sunnies, sunflowers.
So I'll walk you through it, okay?
Okay.
Just gonna put little bridesmaid flowers back.
Yeah, thank you.
Just in case there's any future wedding planners out there, hit me up. So
What, do you want them to sing this song?
No, this band.
Yeah.
I want this band. So basically, what happens is, we're in like a massive room, but there's a really high ceiling and there's like a circle in the middle.
Yeah.
And I was like, why the fuck is that awful skylight there? And then future husband's like in the middle.
Yeah.
Walking in, everyone's like, oh, you know, like dancing around. Then I walk into this song, spotlight in the middle, okay?
Yeah.
Walking in, you're crying.
I'm crying. I know what's about to happen.
Alfie's like kissing your head. Because I'm walking out.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my god, I've met the love of my life, so happy. Then all these rose petals fall from the sky. They take the arm and we're dancing. And I'm like, I can't believe after all these desperate years I found you.
Oh, who sings this?
Bootstraps. Isn't it beautiful?
So beautiful. I can't wait.
Can't wait for that day.
I can't wait for it. Okay, Alfie's just got back. Alfie to the rescue. He's bought us some more dark chocolate and some more Cadbury's. Thank you, Alfred.
Thank you.
Okay. Huh? Right, let's do this again. But let's do it with a bain-marie so we don't burn it. Okay, 100 grams of butter. Melt that. Chocolate in a foil wrapper is like so special, isn't it?
It reminds me of advent calendars.
Yeah, and it reminds me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, I could watch that, the original one.
Yeah, me too.
No, all good. I am Gordon Ramsay.
Hear me roar.
Hear me fucking roar.
Why am I using the world's smallest spatula? Look at it. Okay, gonna add some biscuit.
These bagels are so dry.
Are they?
Oh yeah, I do see that one.
Look at this.
Does look a bit like poop though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If your poop looks like that, bro, you need to get checked out.
Oh no, don't say that because it actually does.
Does it? Oh. Holly's here. Just chilling. We were listening to the Fellowship of the Ring soundtrack, but we swiftly changed that. We did find Holly's wedding quartet song. Oh, I got chocolate in my fingernail. Shall I go and get the
What is wrong with you?
Chocolate in your fingernail.
I've got chocolate in my finger.
Okay, right, I'm gonna go and get the Rocky Road and we're gonna eat it and put it to the test. What are you laughing at? I can't vlog anymore. Let's see. Is it? Yes! Okay, it's hard. I'm gonna do a dusting of icing sugar on top. This little device I use so much. It's a little like duster, but it's good for things like this. Just pop a little bit in there and then dust it on. There we go. Put the rest back in. Right, so it's a bit thinner than I usually make it, but AR.
Oh, Rocky Road.
Oh, they look good. Thank
What's
you.
that on top of it? Spit out.
Icing.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Oh,
Oh, I thought there was 5 of us. What do you think?
no,
I'll
you
try
have
it
to
out.
get them cut now.
Oh. Good?
Amazing.
Mmm.
It is sort of full of things you don't love. Like honeycomb and Maltesers.
Oh my god. Maltesers are my favourite chocolate.
This is so amazing, thank you.
You're welcome. Somehow our conversation is still about marriages that aren't actually happening. But I've just said to Holly and Mark, both of you pitch me a hen do, and whoever's wins, I won't like do it, but I'll let you know who wins. No conferring with Alfie, that's cheating. Right, who wants to go first? I'm going to toss a coin actually, because you might have similar ideas and one of you will say you're copying the other one. Because I know you both very well. Okay, throw the wallet.
This side, Holly. That side, Mark.
Okay.
Do you want to throw it?
No, you throw it.
Mark.
Mark,
I'm first.
you go first.
You just wanted to copy my ideas.
This is like fucking Dragon's Den.
Okay, so hen do.
It's gonna be here for fucking ages.
Yeah, but I need to just.
We're going to fly to Zante
Yeah.
at 7.
So basically, we'd all be getting into like a blacked out van. Getting into a blacked out van.
Yeah.
Taken to like a little cabin. Okay, like.
This sounds like something from bloody, what's that show you did? Release the Hounds.
You'll wait and see. So it's a blacked out van because the cabin is all decorated like bunting, like fairy lights, classy. It's surrounded by a little moat. And then you get out of the car.
But the van is surrounded by a moat.
No, the cabin! And then we'd walk in and there'd be naked butlers in there.
Fully naked.
Fully butlers in the bath. With like Alfie's face on it, on the aprons.
Yeah.
Handing out
They're
like...
wearing my masks off my face. Just shredded.
Yeah, like loads of like Alfie mask and like Alfie's mask on sticks and the straws. You each get your embroidered little quilt that says like your names on it.
I love this so much.
And then you just have an early night and you go to sleep.
And that's it, you wake up. No, so
So
yeah.
we've all got a quilt and we've got a cock lay.
Yeah, we've got clay. And so yeah, we have like tea. We get like maybe Wagamama's, or we have like a Wagamama's cooking session where we make our own katsu curries.
I'm liking the sound of this.
We get cocktails in, mocktails in.
You're stealing my ideas.
We get like a slush puppy machine. And then we'll have like a dinner outside, like on like little stools, and it's laid out on like this massive long table. But we're all like sitting on the floor like little logs. And then we go over to the camping bit. There's like a massive bonfire. We'll sit around there, sing some songs, do some hymns, and then and then we have like games in, like throw the ring, dick toss, and then like you do a speech, we all do a speech.
Can you play pin the dick on the Alfie?
Yeah.
It's a massive me. You have to pin my dick on it.
Yeah, could do that.
What a weird request from you.
Yeah.
A big, massive, what they call those things that you hit.
Pinata.
With Alfie's face on it, but inside it's all like little memories that we've all written down about you. We've all got to go around and talk about it. Everyone's emotional. I've had too much Prosecco. You're pissed. It's amazing. And then we all fall asleep together, and then wake up and we go home.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mark.
Really hectic day.
Okay, Holly, you'll go.
Okay, so my idea. Alright, so we go to this house. It's a nice country house.
Yeah.
And we've got the whole thing, and there's a hot tub big enough for all of us.
I had a moat, so.
And then the first night we just like chill. We do some games, like the games like how well do you know Alfie and your future together and stuff, and like Mr. and Mrs. The next day you wake up and we've got professionals in there doing facials and nails and
nice.
stuff and spa treatments in the really wide garden. And then that night we do karaoke and cocktail making with mocktails.
I love it. You're both like with mocktails.
And then we again just get really drunk and maybe play some more games. And then the next day we wake up and we do a life drawing class.
Oh.
Like the chefs have come and they've made us a really nice continental breakfast with all the things, and then we do a life drawing class, and then again we chill that night, and then we go home the next day.
I love that.
Love that. To be fair, I love the combination of both.
Why don't we just.
We got it sorted.
Yeah.
Let me know in the comments whose hen you would have preferred.
No, that's not fair, because I would have preferred Mark's. I know that you would prefer mine.
Okay, who got me right?
Who do you think got you right?
I honestly would think it would be a combination of the two.
You want to get in a blacked out van?
Well, it depends, because
but
you've explained that weird, but do you mean like a really cool Hummer?
But yeah, but they're blacked out.
Why?
Because I want you to.
You can't see where you're going.
Yeah, you can't see where you're going.
Well, first of all, I get travel sickness, so do you think that's going to work?
So we get VRs that makes you look like you can see, but you can't. Maybe it's not blacked out. There's like a Hummer, but you put a blindfold up when we're close.
Yeah,
So when
yeah,
you
I
step
can
out-
do that, I can do that. So
Yeah.
it's a surprise.
It's a surprise cabin, yeah.
Yeah. I liked so I do genuinely like a lot of your ideas combined. Like I like the idea of a little Wagamama cooking lesson. I love the idea of a life drawing. That's
Love
fun.
that idea.
Love that idea. Well done. Karaoke, yes.
I think we would be unstoppable as a
We
pair.
would. Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I think together you'd have some good plans. I thought you'd both be too wild.
No.
Oh dear.
Right, he's off. It's been
Really?
lovely to have you. Alfie days.
He loves it, really.
It's been so nice. I said to Mark, oh, your tea. I said to Mark, it's actually been a while since we've done like a double night sleepover, but we used to do them all the time. So we
Yeah.
do need to do this more.
If I didn't have family time tomorrow, it'd be a triple night.
Safe travels. Text me when you get home.
I will. Thank you so much for the best couple of days.
It's been a pleasure having you.
so spoiled. I get looked after so much. I feel so zen.
Aww. You'll sleep well tonight.
I sleep well tonight. Got to clean my flat. My flat's a tip.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah, not dirty, just like dirt.
Messy.
Like dirty.
Not dirty, just like dirt.
Just like everything's scattered around.
I'm liking you playing with my hair.
Yeah, it's dangerous though.
I love when people play
Because if
with
I
my
do
hair.
that, it just means you'll fall asleep.
Right, I'm going to end the vlog here. Everybody say goodnight.
Good night.
Peace out.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Farewell.